What's up, guys? You're back with another YouTube video. Today we are going to be talking about active severe weather that will be going on here. And you can see as of right now, there is active severe weather going on, shown in these areas, as there is multiple severe thunderstorms with a line right here in these areas. So people here need to be keeping a close eye on these thunderstorms here, guys. Because these ones have 2-inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds with it, so some big time hail and winds. And then there's even a second area near rain waves area of severe thunderstorms here. If we go to radar, you can see it right here. These are some severe thunderstorms, mostly making hail makers, less in the wind phase. But yeah, and then we have another watch area. So a lot of different areas of severe weather with more hail and maybe some winds here. And now we are going to get right into the video. So today we have a massive, and I mean massive, slide risk and in these areas shown right here, with areas rain waves is under these slide risks, so he has to be careful. I'm gonna see if these storms will approach his area. They could, but they might not. It just depends. Just be weather aware there, rain waves, because you are on the slide risk. And then there is a massive enhanced risk right here, and then a big moderate risk with the best chance for winds and damaging tornadoes here. And if you guys want to look at the population here, the moderate risk is Fargo, Moorhead, Aberdeen, Watertown, Brookings, South Dakota. And then the enhanced risk is Omaha, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Lincoln, Sioux Falls. And then slight risk is Jackson, Mississippi, Rochester, Minnesota, Duluth, Minnesota, Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and Ames, Iowa. And then the marginal risk is Kansas City, New Orleans, Wichita, Baton Rouge, and Lubbock, Texas. There's also another little area of severe weather that could pose right here near Jackson. So persons from Jackson need to keep an eye on. There is a few severe thunderstorms over here, mostly just making some hail here. But yeah, and there's this one approaching the Tupelo area here. So yeah, everybody here needs to be very weather aware. And if we go to the tornado threat, these are the cities in the tornado threat, so you can look at your areas if you're in this. But if you see right here, guys, this is a big time 2% risk of tornado. So anybody in this tornado risk needs to be weather aware, but in the 5 and 10% needs to be the most weather aware here in these areas. So be very weather aware for tornadoes. And there's also a 10% chance for tornadoes in these areas, with a significant chance for large violent tornadoes in here. So persons in here need to be very weather aware. And just in conclude, you're now under a severe thunderstorm watch, rain wave, so you need to be very weather aware because you're under a severe thunderstorm watch. So rain waves, you need to be very weather aware. I'm telling you right now, be very weather aware. Not as there is a tornado threat a little lower, but there's mostly a wind and hail threat for you, and a massive wind risk here. So anyone in the yellow or above needs to be very weather aware for winds. And then there's a massive hatch chance for 70 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour plus here, and 45% chance for winds. So big time risk here. And then the hail risk is a significant risk in here shown. And then anybody in this 15% needs to be very weather aware for hail. And I do think that rain waves has a pretty big, he's in the 15% chance for wind and hail. So you do have a 15% chance there. And if we look at the models to see what could happen with the severe weather. So if we take a look at the HRRR model here, you can see as of right now, the instability is very high, especially near this area. You got up to 5,000 Cape here in the moderate risk area shown, and then Cape stretching all the way in here. So a lot of energy in rain waves area for thunderstorms, with 2,000 to 4,000 Cape in his area. So that's a lot of energy for thunderstorms to support, and then a lot of areas energy for thunderstorms. And this is just, these storms have been eating up this Cape, man. That is down to 10 Cape there. And so it's really been eating the Cape here. And if we look at the dew points here, you can see some very strong dew points here. And even rain waves has supportive of dew points, like up to 70 Fahrenheit, and then a lot of dew points here, especially in this Modernistas areas of 70s here. So that's a lot of dew points, and then the very sharp dry line with negatives. Look, it just goes from there, negative, there, negative. That is insane. That is a very sharp dry line there. So, yeah. And now if we look at the composite reflectivity, see what's could happen to storms. So the HRRR model does see a little bit of supercells could form in this area right here, shown, and then a big time line of wind could form is happening right now, and we'll keep progressing right here. And if we move a little bit, that it went really fast. Sorry about that. But by 8, you can see a massive line. This could be derecho possibly, with some big time winds in here. Will happen here. So person should be very weather aware, as this will be a big time line. HRRR doesn't see a lot of storms forming over here, but I do think there could be some storms forming back here. And if we look at the 6, 5, well, there is another line that forms here. As you can see, a big time line of hail and wind right there will form. And then even they do predict that there could be some severe storms right here by the HRRR model here. Near rain masses area could form. So remember, this is just a computer model. This isn't what it's exactly going to look like, but it could be close to what it could look like. And here, there could be some severe storms here, producing mostly wind and hail near Rain Maves' area right here. So he needs to be very weather aware for that here, Rain Maves. And anybody in here needs to be very weather aware. That's all I'm saying right now. A lot of people here need to be very weather aware for severe weather. And you know what we should also do? Take a look at the models for here. So there could be some isolated. Around 8 is the furthest we can go, but there could be some isolated supercells forming here. So yeah, you should be pretty well aware for some mostly wind damage there. But yeah. So, I hope you guys liked this video. And we are going to end this video soon. I gotta say one more thing to say. If any supercells form ahead of this line, they could be big-time tornado producers. If any discrete storms. Okay, hope you guys like this video, and bye, guys.